De una vez. ¿Dónde está la caja de acá?
Never let anyone say that Carja slacked off, as the sun...
Que sea más grande, weón.
Hope the sun shines in your heart.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Find goods for a fair price.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur.
But,
I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
what about
You
you?
said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot
I don't
of
say
sense
to
to me.
be. Oh,
All you have to do
what?
is be the
The best.
best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They
The
respect
best
skill,
que
not
no
some
son
fool
four,
notion of
nothing.
heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Carja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Wooden figure?
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Estoy
Found
contra
any
Banuk.
Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Come take a look. I'll give you a good
Ya
price.
sé. ¿Y para qué esas cosas? No sé, que hay un montón de vendedores que no sepa qué son. ¿verdad?
Try to make up for his father. Check out these wares.
Esta ciudad tan grande, ¿verdad? The fuck, ¿verdad?
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. I've got a pair of sturdy.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Like what I...
Encuentra por ahí. ¿verdad? No,
Take a look at these wares.
es otro
What
vendedor.
did you want to talk about?
You were an Outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself.
Mayor.
I admit, I missed
Ah,
the
no sé,
beguiling
Mayor.
colors of the
Lo
wilds.
admito.
Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a
Hablando de la
very
bruja.
special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Okay. What about
You
you?
said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and
Golden
spear.
Spur.
I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too
El
much
amor?
when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course.
Thank you.
Sweet. But the
Ah.
embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Metal flower. Where is that?
These metal flowers. What are they
There,
exactly?
exactly.
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun. For
But
he
he
has
has
many
many
faces,
faces.
does he not?
No?
Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Ok.
Till
Después
we meet
vemos.
again, my
Me
noble.
lo ignora.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
A ver este.
Just a moment of your time, please. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Voy a
Why
poner
would
sword.
someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn,
Finally
finely inlaid with
inlaid.
studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He
Oh,
was killed in battle during the
una
liberation.
espadita carita.
I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Carja in shadow.
Esta porque usa una lanza y no una espada. Güey.
How did your
Netflix?
nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when
When
he
he
fell,
fell,
they ran out of fear of
fear of
retribution.
retribution.
As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Ok, le ayudaré para que vuelva a ver, a poder,
I'll see
poder
what I can
volver a
do
ver
about the
tu.
robbery.
Have a
Sobrino.
word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back.
Meridian,
Meridian,
family,
And my family,
for
for
the
that
murder.
matter, has seen enough
Has
strife
been
already.
right?
If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Ok, esta me dio una misión. Good. Esto fue más misión. Estoy por acá. Por eso ya hablé. Por eso ya hablé, ¿no?
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an
No.
outlander, which is good.
Vanora?
A Nora,
Which might be bad. Do
you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends.
Hay un montón
If you
de cosas
bring
por
me these
ahí
vessels in
para
sets of
a
4,
encontrar
I
y
will
vender,
gladly
vender a
trade
esta
what I
gente,
have for
weón.
them.
What about
So
you?
you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my
My
desk.
desk.
I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
So, ritual
What sort of
business.
ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware?
Don't be
Don't be ridiculous. Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Ah, me falta uno, en el faro.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient...
Able-bodied adventurers,
Yo,
preferably with
what up?
another outlander. Name's Vilgund.
Do you come to the city
Did you
looking
come
for
to the city
work?
looking for work? Oh, good shards.
And
Enough to
looking
buy
my
a garb more
God,
becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor
rumor
said.
say.
So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last
That's
man you
me, the
hired.
fat.
They're a sunk cost.
Never
This
mind,
rumor's
go
worth
more.
more to me.
Tell me about that rumor.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey,
You're a
smart
smart one.
This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not
I don't
made
know.
of straw.
The Banu?
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow
Oh,
witches all.
Cold
eyes,
and
cold
cold.
They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice.
Like to have
Trying to have a conversation.
like
It's like shipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
more of an
You send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist.
girl.
Girl.
Not a girl.
Nora,
Hunter.
girl.
We lie in our
Huntress.
opportunity.
We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities.
Oh,
But why
sure
should
we
risk stand in the
can,
way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right,
Claro, usted no hace nada,
more
weón.
of a gambler.
Usted usa a la gente para hacer que le entrega las cosas por usted. No, eso es
If
un
I did
inútil.
look into your rumor,
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well,
Well, you could miss
you
that,
can't miss
can you?
that, can you? Payment on return.
Alright. Got it. Una misión más. Me pagan al cumplirla. Una caja aquí, una caja por aquí, una caja por allá.
Kings have sat in the throne room.
hey Reed, didn't want to startle you.
Oh, yes. I heard of the tragedy that befell your tribe. The sun hung low that day as we traveled back.
This is the
So,
temple.
This is the Temple of the Sun Priests.
Where we offer our daily prayers for balance. I'm afraid
Only
only
Carja
Carja
can
can participate, but
but you
you
are
are
welcome
welcome
to
to observe.
observe.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
God, just
What are these
bless
prayers?
To recognize the sun is to recognize we live in renewal. By its rise and fall, we determine what to take up and what to set aside. Offered to its pure heat, the skin peels, and old time is burned away.
Wait.
We treasure the blisters.
That sounds
Painful.
painful.
Well, there is no glory
Without
without
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
The temple looks out on the tower across the valley. Why?
Ah, that's the spire, guiding us forever skyward, gleaming with the rays of the sun at noon. It is said that the spire's shadow lay across this mesa when our ancestors came to the valley, searching for a home. Thus, sun and spire joined, showing the Carja where to
Mira cómo se ve,
build
estuviera
the
quemando, ¿verdad?
dawn of Meridian.
Okay, we're back.
Always illuminating, you read.
There is a matter not officially sanctioned that someone of your boldness.
You don't have to squirm, Mareed. Let's hear it.
Let's get it.
One of our brethren, my friend Naman, has stepped from the sun's light in protest. I've supported his efforts as much as I can, but
Would you speak with him?
would you speak with him in the sun ring?
I'll see what I can do.
Pero no me digas misión. Perdón, no quiero interrumpir. Estoy viendo si hay alguna caja por aquí. Let it. What's that? Okay, cool. Aquí está la transmisión. Son como ofrendas para los dioses o algo así. Cojo aquí un libro. Hay una cajita. Vamos a ver otra misión.
Lenora,
There's
I'm the
Naman.
mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief, you hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me.
You
didn't come
come
for
for
reparations?
reparations?
Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see.
Well,
Well,
I could use
I
to
could use the
her.
help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Asaram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. Called the
the
machine
machine
spirits, I
spirits,
understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Betul?
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are
Betul?
lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and
And
hope,
how like me.
like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride.
This
Until this is done, I am no sun
some
priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing. You mean the red raids?
Yes.
When
And the
they
sacrifices
sacrifice
that came after.
the king.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh.
Maybe Carja and
Maybe the
Nora
Carja
are
and Nora aren't
so
so
different.
different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried.
And then,
He said, when we were loved,
oh,
our robes were
Robert,
dyed
I
in
don't
cinnabar.
remember.
Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Your brother?
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, not lost.
No love. Like,
When I took on these robes,
I found his memory.
I found his memory.
Okay, man.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Ok, tengo 3 misiones nuevas. Ok, tengo que hacer esos 4 misiones.